all day. Hello everyone, or should I say hola? It's Malia, and we have made it to Madrid, Spain. I can't believe I finally made it here. It's been a wild 2 weeks exploring Portugal and London for the first time with my friends, and now I'm visiting my third country for my first ever trip to Europe. And I think this vlog and this solo leg is going to be very special to me. The trip itself was already special, just being able to, one, go to Europe for the first time, and two, going on my first international trip with my college best friends. That's probably the biggest trip we've ever done, and those 2 weeks together, just spending quality girl time that we really haven't had since college, was just so extremely special. I can't believe that part is over, and it's definitely going to be a trip we will always think about for our many more years of friendship to come. But I decided to go to Madrid by myself, mainly because I've really been itching to do a solo trip for the longest time. The last solo trip I did, I would say, was probably in October of 2022. That was my second Korea trip. After my very first solo Korea trip, that was the 3-month one that changed my life. I think when I was doing that 2-3 years of solo traveling, I did come to a point where, as much as I did enjoy it, I loved traveling with the people that I love. Especially once Russ and I started dating and I was starting to rebuild connections with friends I had back at home. And also, once I had moved out, I couldn't really afford to just travel as much as I wanted to. But I think at the start of this year in 2025, I made it a goal to, one, travel more, and to also go on another solo trip that I've been craving so much. And I think it's a very good time for me to do it. I think this will be a great little adventure for me to kind of just bond with myself again, rediscover myself. I feel like I haven't had genuine alone and quality time with myself in a really long time. And that's not a bad thing, because I love the people in my life. I love the circle that I have, but I think it's also very important to spend just time with myself. So I'm really excited to be here in Madrid. I will say I haven't planned anything because life outside of this trip has been so hectic, and then I thought I would plan during the trip itself with the girls, but then that was just so hectic. So I'm kind of just gonna free will this trip, but I made it to my hotel. This is actually a hostel. It's called the Hat Madrid. It had really good reviews. I ended up booking a private room, and I'll do a little room tour, but I decided to stay here mainly because when I'm by myself, hotels or hostels are a little bit on the safer end for me, but also I know that Airbnbs are kind of negatively affecting the people who live here, so I didn't really want to contribute to the whole Airbnb business while I was here. So I'm at a hostel. I'm pretty much treating it as a hotel since I booked a private room versus the dorms, but I'm just going to settle in, do a little room tour, and then go explore. Oh, and I also have to work tonight. I'm going to work today and tomorrow, and then the rest of the trip I will have off. So we're doing all that. I will be honest, I think I'm much more homesick than I expected to be. I miss Russ and my parents a lot. When I FaceTime Russ this morning, I high-key cried because I just miss him. Reiterating that maybe this solo trip is good, so I don't have separation anxiety for when I'm not with him. But let's do a room tour. When you enter, here is the toilet. Lots of essentials. And then we also have the sink, a very nice mirror, the shower. We have this really nice mirror. I actually love this. Very cool. And then this is pretty much the rest of the room. A little clothes section. I'm probably gonna put all my clothes here and my shoes. Desk. This will be good for when I'm working. There's Henry. This was already here when I walked in, so that's nice. Oh, and a TV. I actually did not notice that. This is probably my favorite part and a reason why I booked this room. There is a little balcony. And then the last thing is there is AC. I don't know how to work it yet, but this is the first stay out of this whole Europe trip that had AC. We were dying in Portugal. We were dying in London. Props to the hat for having that. Okay, enough chit chat. I'm gonna get ready now. Oh my God. Good afternoon, or should I say buenos tardes. I had a late start today. I kind of slept in. It's already a little past 12:30, but I was running off 2 hours of sleep yesterday, so I wanted to get some rest. I brain rotted a bit, something I haven't done in the past 3 weeks, so that was really nice to just decompress and relax. But we're gonna start our day off in a little neighborhood called La Latina. I hope I'm saying that right, so sorry if I'm not. This neighborhood is literally like a 5-minute walk from my hotel. I picked a very central spot, but Nikki told me to check out this area. There's a bunch of narrow alleyways, cafes, and boutiques, so I'm just gonna walk around. I really don't have an itinerary today. We're just gonna free will this whole day, see where the wind takes us, and hopefully have a great first full day in Madrid. But let's go. back home to take a break, a little siesta, and I also have to work, so I'll probably go out later tonight for dinner, maybe some dessert. But I literally just got back home maybe 10 minutes ago, and then someone knocked on my door, and it was the front desk because I had a little delivery from Russell. I want to cry. He's so sweet. I can't believe he got me flowers. I don't deserve him. Fun fact, when Russ and I just started dating, we kind of met, and then a week later I went for like a month-long trip to Korea, and we had just met. We barely knew each other. We were talking all the time, and basically on that trip back in 2022, he had sent me flowers to my Airbnb in Korea. Wild. I was so shocked because we had just met, and I think in that moment I just knew it was the start of something very beautiful. And he sent me flowers again on my trip to Korea back in 2024, and now he sent me flowers on my trip to Madrid here in 2025. But this was just such a sweet surprise, especially because I miss him so much. I can't wait to see him next week. But I love you, Russ. Good morning.
Morning. Oh, you got it.
You're so sweet. Yeah, it was such a surprise. I love them. Thank
Glad you
you.
got them.
That was very good. Wearing my new tigers, but it's 2 o'clock. Having a very late start today, so let's go. But it is Saturday, so I'll probably be out. This is hella sweet. I don't even know where to start. They gave this to me for free too. I didn't even order this. That is delicious. Oh my god, that's so good. Sangria today. That is very good. I can't believe I finished that. First off, that was so good. Absolutely scrumptious. I hope I go again. Second off, I think I skipped a line. I literally just sat down and ordered, but then I saw they had another building. So, did I skip a line? Oops, sorry. Wait, they have a third building? Okay, maybe I didn't skip a line because it looks like they have like 4 buildings on this block, so it's fine. That was very good. A little too good. Hello everyone, I decided to end my day at El Retiro Park. I've been meaning to come here. I just wanted to check it out. I'm only going to be here for maybe another hour. I just kind of wanted to see the sunset and also check out this park. It looks like it's one of the biggest parks in Madrid. It's already 8:43 and there's still so many people out. Granted that the sun sets around 9:45 here, but it's just so cute here. I'm sitting at the edge of the lake just watching everyone in their rowboats go by. This is just such a cute way to end my day. I can't believe I only have one more full day left. My 3-week trip to Europe, it went by so fast. I feel like I just got here, but it's just been so much fun. I'm really glad I ended up coming to Madrid for my first solo trip since 2022. Europe itself has been just such a different vibe from all of my past Asia trips that I've done, but I'm just really enjoying it. I'm really happy. Visiting Europe has always been a dream of mine. It's exactly what I expected it to be from the crazy hot weather and thousands of steps I've been walking, but also the food has been really good. The architecture and the cities I've visited have just been so beautiful, and the people are very kind. I feel like I say that for every place I visit, but I would like to think that I'm a very kind tourist when I travel, so I think that's why I receive kindness back. But I think I'm just gonna walk around a little more. What's nice about solo travel is that I feel like I don't really stay in spots as long as I do when I'm with other people. Typically when I see what I want to see, I don't really stay there for too long, and I'll reflect a little more at the end of the video, but it's been really nice finally doing a solo trip again. I won't lie and say that I'm not homesick, because I am. I miss Russ, I miss my parents, I miss my friends back home, so I am really excited to wrap up this trip just so I can see everyone that I love again very soon. So with that, I'm just gonna savor this beautiful sunset and savor my last day tomorrow.
Walking downtown and I'm okay. He's got it all figured out, that's what they all say, yeah. Everyone's looking at me thinking that I'm different. Everyone's looking at me thinking that I'm living, but I don't really care what they all say. It's easier said than done. That guy to live through, but it all comes down anxiety. It's more than a feeling. You were never meant for me. But now I gotta keep it. Walking downtown and I'm okay. Eyes on me, I don't know what to do, so I smile and I wave. Alright. Everyone's looking like they know what they're doing. Everyone's looking like they know what I'm pursuing. I'm trying not to give them the time of day. It's easier said than done. That guy, problems with everyone, but it all comes down to you. You're my anxiety. It's more than a feeling. You were never meant for me. Well, now I gotta keep it. You are my anxiety. It's more than a feeling. You were never meant for me. Now I gotta keep it.
Can you even stop? Can you even talk? Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. I can't believe it right now. Hi everyone, we are finally back home for the night. My last night. It's almost like 12:30. It might even be 1. I don't even know what time it is at this point, but I just wanted to sit by the balcony, have the windows open, and soak in my last night here in Madrid. Quite the day too. I didn't think I was going to stay out this late, but I kind of just lost track of time, honestly. My main goal was to go to that spot that I was at for sunset, and I think I left around 6, and I didn't get there till like 9:45 because along the way I just kept sitting at different spots of my 20-minute walk and just posting there, people watching, taking in all the sights. And I'm not gonna lie, today was just such an emotional roller coaster for me. I felt like unexpected tears were shed. I kid you not. Because if I had to reflect, this solo trip to Madrid was a lot more impactful than I had expected. And to be honest, when I first got here, I was very overwhelmed, very homesick, and kind of regretted my choice of planning this trip because I was just so tired from the past few weeks. I kind of just wanted to go home. And in my head, I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this solo trip. But today, just sitting and reflecting made me realize that I think I did need this trip more than I even realized. This was my first solo trip since 2020, back when I went to Korea. A lot has changed in my life since then, both good and bad. I do think that this trip was a very nice little reminder for myself of my priorities in life, my goals in life, the things that I'm grateful for. I feel like it really grounded me in a way where there's just so much noise that's been going on in my life with work, with all these plans and commitments and adult things. And I think just being alone these past few days, and especially today, just really having this day to myself to sit and reflect and to just be in my thoughts. Oh my god, is it too fucking loud? Especially today, where I intentionally just wanted to soak everything in, really not rush my day, really helped me bond with myself and kind of reminded myself how grateful I am for this life that I'm given, having these opportunities to travel. I think being homesick was a very important reminder of how much I just value all the people in my life, from Russ to my parents to my friends, and I just miss them so much. But I think the beauty about solo traveling, and why, if you're ever considering booking that solo trip, is one, you can explore the world, open your mind, see how other people live, and not just be so stuck in your bubble that you're living in constantly. But also, I really feel like I bonded with myself in ways I can't even explain. I feel so much comfort knowing that this trip kind of put me in a better headspace of, one, knowing where I want to go, knowing that I want to keep working hard, to keep traveling, keep seeing the world, keep living this life that I'm so blessed with, and two, just feeling an enormous sense of just gratefulness. Oh my god, I'm crying now. Gratefulness and appreciation for everything this life has blessed me with. Oh my god, I'm getting so emotional, and I kid you not, I have been crying all day. But that is the beauty of what solo travel does, and I am immensely grateful for myself for being brave and really pushing myself to be uncomfortable and to see the world and live out these dreams that younger Malia never thought would be possible. I'm truly living my younger self's dream right now, and that just makes me so emotional. And I don't want to keep rambling, because I literally could talk about how I feel about this trip for hours and how impactful it was for me. But all in all, to say, this was just such an amazing trip. Not only Madrid, but also the 2 weeks when I was in Portugal and London with my friends. This has just been such an incredible 3-week journey for my first time in Europe, and I hope I get to come back soon. I really did enjoy not just Madrid, but all the places that I visited. And if there's one last thing that I have to say to end off this video, it's, if you are thinking about booking that solo trip, do it, because it will definitely change your life. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Madrid, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye everyone.